Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Just back with this quick discussion video here. Well, we'll see how quick it is, but wanted to do this discussion video on this fight coming up between Rose Namajunas and Jessica Andrade, the rematch. Somebody had asked me, what does Rose Namajunas need to do against Jessica Andrade this time out? And the answer sounds easy, but it damn sure ain't easy. But before we talk about the fight, you know, first off, April 18th, the fight's supposed to be taking place on UFC 249 on April 18th, but Dana White's still not sure where this thing is taking place. I don't even know if it really is going to take place. He said he has four or five locations where this thing could go down, and people are actually taking bets on that. You know, people are actually taking bets on where they think this fight's going to take place, but at this point, I'm like, yo, if you need to cancel it or postpone this card, I'm fine with that. You know, don't try to put anybody's health at risk like this, you know. And it's either one or two things right now, because I haven't heard too much from the fighters. It's almost like the fighters, maybe they're too scared to say it. Like, yo, Dana, count me out. You know, it might be too dangerous where we go. You know, we might put our health, at risk. Or the other thing, fighters might just be like, yo, I'll fight. I don't care. I need the money. You know, so it's either two of those things, fear or money right now, because I haven't really heard anybody, you know, speak out on it or say they were off the card. You know, maybe, like I said, they're fearful that Dana might cut them, but Dana ain't going to cut nobody. He ain't going to cut nobody. If they want to get off this card because they're thinking of their health at risk, thinking putting their health at risk, hey, they would say, hey, I get off the card, you know. So if I had my way, I would just say, yo, we need to postpone this thing. I would have postponed it a long time ago. But anyways, in a perfect world, if the fight was going to take place on April 18th, Rose Namajunas versus Jessica Andrade, my answer to your question, I think that Rose Namajunas, this go round in this fight, what she needs to do to win this one is she needs to make damn sure that she's ready for this fight 100%, or as close to 100% that she can, man, because Jessica Andrade isn't a fighter you sleep on, and that's what happened in the first fight. Like, for one split second, Rose Namajunas got caught slipping. Now, like I said, that answer sounds simple. Like, Rose, you can't sleep. You got to stay focused. It sounds simple, but it's not hard. It sounds simple, but it's harder. It's hard to do. It's, you know, because the mental part of a fighter is the biggest part of a fighter. You know, the mental is why you do it. It's the drive. It's thinking of the longevity. Some fighters think past that on, you know, becoming a champion. They think of the duties of a champion. So there's long-term things in, you know, the mental part of the fight, you know. So Rose Namajunas needs to kind of come to terms to all of that. You know, she kind of needs to come to terms like why she's taking this fight again. You know, is it for revenge or redemption? Or is it for wanting to get your belt back? Is it wanting to be great? You know, is it all of that? And I think once she realizes why she wants to take this fight again, she'll definitely come out the winner. You know, but coming out the winner is definitely not going to be easy, because Jessica Andrade, she's strong mentally as well. And that's what got her the win the first time. You know, because if you go back and look at their fighters, like, of course, the better fighter skill-wise was Rose Namajunas, but the mental game wasn't as strong. Jessica Andrade, her mental game is off the charts. Her drive is off the charts, but her skill wasn't all that great. You know, I mean, her skill was less than Rose. I mean, you could see the perfect fight being fought from Rose in that first round. And if we were just talking like skill-wise and, you know, technical-wise, I would just tell you, yo, this time out, Rose just needs to do what she did in the first round of that first fight, because she fought the perfect fight in that first round. You know, she was showing you the exact blueprint to do against her, you know. But in that second round, like, if you look closely, you know, it's pretty hard to tell, but you could tell that if you look closely, Rose Namajunas just kind of lost focus. And whenever she wasn't using her angles like she was, if you just look at her eyes, she just kind of lost focus. And, you know, that's whenever Jessica Andrade kind of moved in, got her, slammed her, and that was it, you know. Pretty scary too, man. That's why I was saying, Rose Namajunas, if you take on a fight like Jessica Andrade, you have to make sure that you're on your A game. You know, if you go back, look, perfect example, and this will break down mental for you, what I mean by the perfect marriage between mental and your skill-wise. Go back and look at the Joanna fight between her and Jessica Andrade. See, Joanna, she has a perfect marriage. She had the perfect marriage of her mental strength and her skill. You know, it all kind of like came together with her discipline and her long-term goals and why she wanted to fight and why she wanted to be the best. You know, they they had a very strong bond. You know, her skill and her skill and her mental strength had a very strong bond. You know, she went in there against Jessica Andrade knowing that I want to be the best, so I got to beat her and I got to make her look bad and I got to use everything I have in my tools to make her look bad because I want to look like the best because I am the best. That's what Joanna believes, and all of that came out like a symphony through her fists. You know, the way she was firing those fists off, it, you know, like I said, it looks physical, but it's all mental. That's all generating through her jabs, you know, from her mind to her hands, you know. So she wanted to be the best, and she knew why she was in that octagon that night. And when you look at Jessica Andrade against Joanna, yeah, she was strong mentally, but she didn't have that strong bond between her skill and her mental game. Like her mental game, I say, is strong and off the charts, but if she wanted to get better as a fighter, she would have came up with adjustments in that fight against Joanna. You know what I mean? Like if she had a good bond between skill and mental strength, she would have at some point said, "Yo, we're strong, but we can be stronger. You know, we're tough, but we could be tougher. You know, if I made these adjustments and I knew how to strike like Joanna, you know, I could wade my way in and, you know, counter Joanna and win this." Because that's how tough she is mentally, but there's just that detachment. There's just that detachment with her skill. But going into the Rose fight, her mental game was way stronger than Rose's, you know. It was definitely way stronger than Rose. Rose had better skill, but Rose, I hate to say it like this, but she came in with that marriage of skill and mental strength, you know, but it detached in the second round. You know, it just detached where you know, it was like she didn't know why she was there. You know, and that's scary for a fighter to lose their focus and say, "Damn, why am I here?" You could kind of see that in her. You know, it was like, why am I champion? You know, do I want to be champion? It was like she was questioning herself all in that split second. And while she was thinking that, Jessica Andrade got a hold of her and just said, "Boom, you ain't champion no more. I am." You know, so that's scary. That's scary for when a fighter loses focus. You know, you've seen it in the past where a fighter loses focus, you know, but in that one, it was real scary for me just to see, you know, one of my favorite fighters like Rose just take that awful slam like that. So going into this fight, she needs to really make sure that she has that marriage again. You know, she needs to know, even if she came out the winner in this fight against Jessica Andrade in the rematch, she needs to know why she's doing this again so it doesn't happen against another fighter. You know, she needs to go in there with that discipline saying that, yo, I'm doing this because I want to be great. I'm doing this for redemption and not revenge. I'm doing this for me because I love being a fighter. You know, I'm not trying to insult the game by coming in here, you know, winning the championship once and then losing in my next fight. You know, she wants to right that wrong. You know, she needs to come together with herself and say, yeah, man, like we need to improve you know, we really need to improve mentally in this one, man, because there's so many things I still want to prove in this game, you know, because like that last time out, you know, Rose felt like she didn't want to fight anymore. You know, she said she felt a big relief and a relief of pressure after she lost the belt. And I was kind of like, damn, you know, like I thought she really wanted this. You know, I thought she loved fighting. But, you know, sometimes people, they have a change of heart. But it could have just been in that moment, too, that heat of the moment when you know, with that very, you know, life-threatening slam that she suffered. But I was glad that she was able to come back throughout the you know, the months. You know, it's been almost a year. I'm glad that she made the choice to come back. But at the same time, I hope that bond is strong now. You know, I hope that bond between her mental game and her skills is strong, where she wants to, you know, say, yo, I want my belt back. First, I want to be Jessica Andrade, and then I want to, you know, be in it for the long haul. Because that's the only reason you got to be in this thing. You know, you got to be in it for something as far as proving you're the best, because there ain't no pushovers in the strawweight division. You know, that's why I'm glad that she is coming back against Jessica Andrade. You know, I want to see her fight Jessica Andrade, because from here, the fight's going to be hellacious, bro. You know, Jessica Andrade might have lost a step after that Weili Zhang fight. So this might be the softest touch for Rose Namajunas, you know, because from here you fight Nina Azarov, Tatiana Suarez, Weili Zhang, you know, even some of these other even Joanna again. Like, say if you were to come across Joanna again, That's a tough fight. So everybody in your top 10 or your top 5 is going to be hella competition for you. So Rose, I hope, I really hope that she knows why she wants to be back in this thing, and that she has that championship mindset that she had when she won it the first time, So yeah, man, that answers the question. Like, I didn't want to like go off on a tangent or anything, but when you're talking about the mental game, man, it's so deep. You can only tell somebody they need to throw a jab this many ways against a certain type of fighter, but if it was just something physical that Rose needed to do, then I could have broke that down quicker. But for Rose in this fight, man, the mental game just has to be on point, man. The mental game has to be there. And like I said, she just needs to know why she wants to do this and why she wants to fight, why she wants to take on this dangerous opponent again that slammed her on her neck. Does she know why she wants to get back in there with that person, and does she know what to do against that person that did that to her, So yeah, man, just, if that answers your question, let me know in the comment section. But for all of y'all too, like, let me know what y'all think. Like, do you think Rose is ready for this Jessica Andrade fight? Do you think it's just all mental with her? Do you think she needs to improve on anything like skill wise? I personally don't, because everything I saw in that first round, she needed to do that for 4 more rounds and she was cool, But this time around, this ain't a championship fight. Rose Namajunas just needs to stay focused for 3 rounds, put them hands on Jessica Andrade and, ride it, stay focused, ride it out, do what she need to do. Don't put herself in, harm's way like she did in that second round, the first fight, man. But yeah, that's all I got on this, guys. Like I said, just want to go back and break that down for you because somebody wanted to know the answer to that question. And yeah, but if y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this fight, about Rose taking this fight. Do you think it's a dangerous move, or do you think she's ready? Do you think it's all just mental? But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm Combo Breaker 99. Subscribe. Peace.